Hello friends, in this session we will try to analyze few operations on R programming with respect to JSON files. In the previous session we have tried to identify how CSV files can be handled by making use of R programming. So there are some visualizations as well as there are some operations on JSON files which can be handled over here. First of all, we need to install the package that is RJSON on the R prompt. So R prompt is present over here. So it is asking me to get the CRAN mirror to install that particular package. So I will select here CRAN mirror as India. It will proceed with the installation. It will take some time to perform that installation. So if you are getting this particular setup, in that case we can perform the JSON operations on R programming. Let us try to create a JSON file with some name. So this is a JSON file text which is present over here. I will copy this. I'll go to our input directory which has already been set. If you want to know how to set up the input directory, please refer the previous video. So here we will keep the file name as input.json, and inside this file we will copy this content. So this content has been copied here. I will save and exit from this file. Now we will perform some operations on this file. Here we want to read the JSON file. First of all, we need to check the package required to read the JSON files. So we'll run the command library rjson. So we have imported the rjson library which we have installed some time before, and we are going to get a new data frame, that is result, and from JSON we are going to give the file name as input.json, which we have recently created. So input.json content has been copied into result, and now we want to print the result. So let us see what is the output. So here you can find, so it has been printed in the proper format as a JSON file. So we want to convert a JSON file. This is one operation. Now next operation is converting a JSON file to a data frame. So first of all, load the library rjson. It is not mandatory that you are loading the library rjson every time. Once, even if you are doing that, is sufficient. Then get your input.json file into result. Now the next operation is we want to convert the JSON file to a data frame. As all of us are familiar, data frame is a data type which is available in R programming. So here as.data.frame we are converting result into that, and we are getting it into JSON underscore data underscore frame. So here we will try to print the data frame, and let us see what is the output and try to observe the difference. Previously we were getting all the content in a scattered format, as you can observe here, this particular content, but right now we are getting the same content in the format of CSV. So this is nothing but a data frame. So this is how we can convert JSON into data frame. So this is about the operations of R with JSON. Now we will try to identify some operations with respect to R on pie charts. R programming language has numerous libraries to create charts and graph. A pie chart is representation of values as slices of circle with different colors. Okay, so the circles are labeled and the numbers corresponding to each slice is also represented in the chart. Okay, we can make use of the function pi to identify this one. So here you can find the basic syntax is like this one: pi, x, label, radius, main, column, and clockwise. So this is a description of the same. X is a vector containing the numeric values. Vector is a data type in R. Labels is used to give description of the slices. Radius indicates the radius of circle of the pie chart. So this is between -1 and +1. And main indicates the title of the chart. Column indicates the color. This is not a column, this is a color. Color indicates the color palette, and clockwise is a logical value indicating if the slices are drawn clockwise or anti-clockwise. So let us take an example. We are going to take these 4 values. These are the 4 values which are part of a vector, and we are going to pass them into data frame X, and we are going to give the labels as 1, 2, 3, 4 to that particular vector. And we are going to create the PNG file with name output.png, and then we are going to plot this X as well as these labels. So we will plot with the value pi as X and labels. So if you are observing, if you are running this, if you are going here in the output.png, you will find right now nothing is there, right? You might be getting that PNG file is not created. If you are running this command dev.off, so null device, it is giving 1, and now go there and you will find that output.png is a pie chart which has been created with these 4 labels. So this is how you can create a simple pie chart which has been shown here by making use of R programming. So there is one more task, that is pie chart title and colors. So we can expand the features of the chart by adding more parameters of the function. So we will use parameter main to add a title to the chart, and another parameter is color, which will make use of a rainbow color palette while drawing the chart. Okay, and the length of the palette should be the same as number of values we have for the chart. So we will use length of X. Let us take an example. So X is a data frame where a vector is being passed with these 4 values. Let us pass this X with these 4 values. We will give these labels for this particular vector, and we are going to give the output file name as output.png. So this file is created. So we are going to provide the parameters which we have seen earlier, and we are going to give a title, that is city pie chart, color is a rainbow palette, and length is X. X is already mentioned over here. X is nothing but this one. Now if you are getting the output here, you can find output.png is generated, but we haven't executed device.off. So here you can find output.png generated, and this particular pie chart is even more attractive as compared to the previous one. So this is how step-by-step developments can be done in R programming for performing the visualization. Let us go to the next point, and we will try to analyze the bar charts in R programming. A bar chart represents data in a rectangular bars with length of the bar proportional to the value of the variable. So R will use the function bar plot to create bar charts. So R can both draw both vertical and horizontal bars in the bar chart. Let us see the syntax. The syntax of bar plot is this one: H, xlab, ylab, main, names.arg, and column. So H is a vector or matrix containing numeric values used in bar chart. So xlab label is a label for x-axis, ylab is a label for y-axis, main is the title of the bar chart, names.argument is a vector of names appearing under the bar chart, and color is used to give the colors to the bars in the graph. Let us come to the example. So we are creating H as a data frame, and we are passing a vector to that particular data frame. So there are 5 values in this data frame. Let us create a PNG file, that is barchart.png. So we are getting a PNG file, and we are going to run barplot.h, bar plot on this particular H. So after this, we are going to save this file by running device.off. And if you are going to our working directory, you will find barchart.png has been created. This is how we can create the bar charts in R programming. So whatever data is there in CSV or JSON, that can be converted into these particular formats. So there are few operations which are mentioned in